So welcome back to Daily Analysis with Forex Pros, where we discuss the market of gold, GBPUSD and Bitcoin and see what kind of trading opportunities we will be getting today. So last 2 days were really amazing. The analysis we did, it was spot on. So now today what I expect is that the part of trading which every trader hates or avoids, or the reality of the trading that we do not want to accept, that market does not gives the opportunity every day, but hopefully we'll be getting some opportunities, not as great as we got in the last 2 days. Also, we provide signals in our Telegram channel. The link is in the description. Please do join our Telegram channel. The signals are completely free, and you can try these signals. The accuracy, the success rate is very great. Everything we discuss in the analysis, every opportunity that we discuss, when the opportunity comes, we give out the signal in the Telegram channel. So moving to the analysis, let me move down to this corner so you could see the screen. Okay, so we'll be starting with gold. So in gold, yesterday big drop, we saw a big drop, and after that what comes to our mind that maybe the downtrend has started. So first of all, we need to understand the point that on the daily time frame the point has come. We have reached the point where the market was not able to break the high. So this was the high of previous daily candle and the market rejected that. So today what can we expect? So first of all, we need to understand a small thing, a small issue that usually confuses us, that this could be a minor retracement. Okay, the reason being that is, first of all, you can see that this is the bottom zone, and I'll explain why this is the bottom zone and this is the top. So the reason being this is the bottom is that you can see that the market started creating this impulse from this point, and from here on the market was stuck and the impulse got weaker. So this kind of rejection we were expecting. I explained that in the yesterday's analysis. We were expecting, and as we can see, the market was not able to break below this. So it means that the market is still within the range. Now the question arises, either the market will break towards the upside or the downside. Sorry about my throat. So the question arises that either the market will break below or above. So this kind of thing, when the market is stuck and you don't know that either it will play out for in our favor or not, you need to wait, because there is no certain type of thing or no certainty that we could predict that the market might go up or below. So as long as the market is above this region, we are expecting the market to continue its bullish momentum. Okay, and for some reason, if the market breaks below it, then on the retest of this area, we can expect the market to continue its downward momentum. So first of all, this is the area where we are stuck. Now, of course, we need to trade, and we will be searching for opportunities within this range. So we need to go to a smaller time frame, and on the smaller time frame, what we can see is that the market closed above this region, but market got a rejection from this point. So after getting a rejection from this point, just a moment. So after getting a rejection from this point, the market is still within this area. So the early entry would be around this point. You could take the entry risk below this low. That could be your stop loss, and you could go for a bullish trade. On the other hand, you could wait for the market to break above this region around 40. You will get the retest, and from 40 to 60, 66. Sorry, I'll move down this zone. The reason being that is this could be a fake. If this could be a fake, then our zone will be around 55 or 56. So we will be considering this a fake just to be on the safe side. So today what we'll be expecting market to go towards the upside, retest, and then we'll take the entry at this point. So now what happens usually is that market did make a fake breakout. basically what happens when the market is now coming to a range bound, and usually the range bound is broken when a certain news comes like NFP, FOMC. These are these two strong news that comes when the market breaks out of this range bound. So while in this range bound, we are not expecting the market to go towards the upside or the downside before the FOMC comes out. So what I'm expecting the market to continue its range bound movement, and while the FOMC comes, then we will see a breakout. This is a possibility. Yes, of course, it's possible the market might come down and retest this area and break towards the upside. But right now it has not happened, and we will definitely be planning or going towards the bullish trade. Now moving down on the smaller time frame. On the smaller time frame, what we can see is that the market is basically in itself a smaller range bound. You can see the market is basically within this range bound, and I don't know like how long the market will stay in this range bound. But if we go on a further smaller scale, so now what we can see is that every time is frame is important to get the entry. We have seen that the market has made a W pattern, and after the W pattern, what do we expect? We expect a retracement to the bottom neckline. So from 27 we could get a good entry, while our stop loss being below 17, meaning the stop loss will be around 100 pips, and our TP will be at least 55, 56, which means that if we're taking the entry from 27 to 57, that is 300 pips. That's the 1:3 trade. So we'll be definitely giving out the signal in the Telegram channel, so do join that. The link is in the description. I'll keep that. I'll keep repeating that. So now moving down on the BTC. On BTC, I was just observing the market before making the video, and it was something really amazing that the market has created. First of all, we have discussed the detailed analysis where we expect the market to break above and then reach at least 116,500. Our trade is still running, and I'll definitely provide another signal for those who have missed or have closed out in profit, because we were able to achieve more than 150 pips in BTC yesterday. So right now on BTC, we can expect, what we can see is that the market is basically in a triangle, and this triangle is really like being respected at the moment. So on the 4-hour, we just immediately see something that the market should go up. We could go for a buyer entry. But if we move down to the smaller time frame to get the perfect entry, what we can see is that the market is basically being stuck at a resistance area. So this is a small resistance area on 1 hour, and what do we expect? Everyone knows what to expect, that when the market breaks above this region, it goes for a retest, and then we could go for a good bullish entry. But will the market break above this high or not? Again, this is a possibility that maybe on FOMC, or this is Bitcoin, it could happen at any moment. So you just need to be careful, and definitely if you want these perfect opportunities that I've plotted to trade on them, you should definitely join our Telegram channel. And you can see that support or resistance, it's not always a straight line. Like you could go and plot this support area and this support area, and you'll be expecting the market to come down to this point to reject, but you have seen that it was rejected previous below it. Again, there's a clear rejection. So market is almost not giving out straight support and resistance, so that's why we have a trend line, and you can see that the trend is towards the upside and the resistance is intact. A resistance is intact, so we could expect the market again to go and test the 113,000 area. So on GBPUSD, we are also expecting a good bullish movement, but we need to wait for the opportunity to get in our hands. While on GBPUSD, the situation is a bit different. Reason being that is, first of all, GBP is not that much volatile. And secondly, on the daily time frame, weekly time frame, we need to understand that the market has yet not broken above the structure resistance. Of course, if this gets broken, then we'll be expecting the market to come at least to this point. That is approximately 200 pips, and 200 pips in GBPUSD is a great hell of a deal. So on the weekly time frame, if you see and if you try to understand what the market is trying to explain, you will see that basically the market is getting continuous rejections for approximately 1, 2, 3, and this is the fourth week. So 4 weeks of rejection from a support. It's definitely means something. It means something that the market might pull towards the upside. Secondly, now what we can see is that now we have two basic resistance. This is the main resistance, and the reason being that is market was rejected from this point. Let me move this side. This point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the sixth time. So this is the continuous rejections that we have been getting from this resistance. So that's why this is the main resistance. While on the if you go down to a minor resistance, so this is the minor resistance where the market has been just like continuously trying to pop up, being rejected 1, 2, 3 times. So this is the third time, and market has still not closed above this. So I'm expecting the market to go towards the upside because of the USD being very weak at the moment, and gold and Bitcoin and everything that we're expecting. We could expect the market, and especially if we're talking about technically, we just discussed that we got continuous rejection on the weekly time frame. Now moving now on the 4-hour time frame, what we can time frame. Sorry. Yeah. So on the 4-hour time frame, what we can see and what we can expect is that we'll move down this because the resistance that was being plotted on the daily time frame would be much clear on the 4-hour time frame. So right now, if the 4-hour closes above this region, and another thing, if we go in a close-up, we'll see that in the last 3 4-hour candles, last 2 4-hour candles, this low was not particularly broken like in a strong way. So the market has very low pressure of sales. So what we can expect the market to close above this area, and then on the retest we can go for a bullish trade. But of course, if we're talking about this being broken again, when will it happen? Hopefully when the FOMC comes, or anything could happen before, because in the market, like, we're expecting the gold to break above the zone or below the zone on FOMC, but we have seen it multiple times that a tweet from Trump or anything that could trigger the market, because market is just waiting for the right moment. Maybe the number of buyers get enough, the sellers get enough, and the market could break out immediately. So that's all for today. I hope you liked the analysis. I tried to make it as educational as possible for you guys, so that you guys can learn from the analysis as well. And do join our Telegram channel. The link is in the description. The signals that we give out are completely free, and we are continuously observing the market, so that every opportunity that comes out, we are able to